Congratulations on selecting ITC's IRMA TruPoint Analyzer. For more than 35 years, ITC has been at the point of care. By focusing exclusively on bedside testing longer than anyone else, we make a difference wherever you need it. With service and support that's second to none, we're by your side, so you can stay by theirs. ITC, the true point of care. Welcome to the IRMA TruPoint Training CD-ROM. We appreciate your decision to make IRMA TruPoint your choice for bedside testing. This training CD-ROM is provided to assist you with operator training. As always, it's important to read the user manual and package inserts before using the IRMA TruPoint. Throughout this training session, you'll be asked to consult your user manual for more detailed instructions. IRMA TruPoint provides bedside testing that's accurate, reliable, and self-contained. The IRMA TruPoint is a portable analyzer that measures blood gases, hematocrit, electrolytes, and other chemistries at the patient's bedside. This powerful system can easily be transported from OR to CCU to ICU or wherever your patient may be, so treatment decisions can be made without delay. The IRMA TruPoint system is easy to use and includes the blood analysis system and the battery charging system. An interactive touchscreen easily guides the user through all aspects of operation. You can enter information and select analyzer options by pressing the touch-sensitive keys. The testing platform consists of an edge connector block which electronically connects the disposable cartridge to the analyzer. The IR probe monitors cartridge temperature. The sample is heated through the edge connector via a heater circuit. An integrated printer provides a hard copy of test results and information. The TruPoint provides a serial port and Ethernet connection. Optional components include a barcode scanner and the SureStep glucose module. The TruPoint cartridge utilizes a closed system technology that reduces biohazards. Each cartridge contains miniaturized electrochemical or enzymatic sensors and an onboard calibrant. With a wide operating range, the IRMA TruPoint can be used in cooler environments, such as the OR. Most IRMA TruPoint cartridges are stored at room temperature and are ready to use anywhere, anytime. By employing disposable sensors with a single-use cartridge, the IRMA TruPoint brings the laboratory to the bedside. Each cartridge contains cartridge leads, which electronically connect the cartridge to the analyzer, a Lore-Lock injection port, which forms a closed system and reduces biohazards, a calibrant, which covers and calibrates the sensors, and sensors, which measure analyte concentrations and calculate additional parameters. The waste reservoir safely holds up to 5 milliliters of sample and helps prevent cartridge overflow and spills. The IRMA TruPoint test menu consists of analytes that are available in a variety of panel configurations. A patient test can be performed in 3 easy steps. Insert the cartridge and verify the information displayed on the screen. Once the automatic self-calibration is complete, inject the sample. Then press Test. Results are available in minutes, so you can make critical treatment decisions without delay. The main menu will be your navigation point throughout your training session. At any point during the session, you may return to the main menu by pressing Menu on your remote or player screen. To hear a brief overview of the IRMA TruPoint, select Introduction. Let's review this preparation list before beginning training at your location. Unpack and verify that all components are present. Charge and condition the battery. Unpack the cartridges and equilibrate. Ensure that the liquid quality controls have been ordered and are available. Once you have unpacked your IRMA TruPoint, register it online at www.itcmed.com. The analyzer must equilibrate to the temperature of its operating environment for at least 30 minutes prior to use. The operating range is 12 to 30 degrees centigrade. The battery power system consists of 2 rechargeable nickel metal hydride batteries and a charger. Before initial use, condition the batteries by placing them in the charger for 24 hours. Remove them. and replace them into the charger until the green ready light flashes continuously. Keep the battery in the charger until they are ready to be used. The analyzer can be operated with either an AC power adapter or the battery. Both the AC adapter and the battery can be easily inserted into and removed from the side of the IRMA TruPoint unit. To remove, depress the clips located on the side of the battery or the AC adapter. To turn on the analyzer, touch the right-hand side of the screen. Load the printer paper by removing the printer door and following the instructions displayed on the screen. Only use paper provided by ITC. If the printer fails to print, check that the paper has been placed under the spindle. A high-performance barcode scanner is available for IRMA TruPoint analyzers. The barcode scanner enhances compliance by supporting positive patient and operator identification. It can also be used to scan QC reference ranges and identify and document cartridge lots and cal codes. The barcode reader is easily attached to the IRMA TruPoint by using the clip mounting. When operating the barcode scanner, position the scanner about 3 to 6 inches from the barcode. Press and hold the button on the bottom of the scanner. The red light will turn off after a successful scan. Next, unpack the IRMA TruPoint cartridges from the insulated shipping container. Verify that the shipping temperature has stayed within the required range by making sure that the indicators have not been triggered. Do not use the cartridges if the indicators have been triggered. Here is an example of triggered indicators. To obtain accurate test performance, follow the recommendations for cartridge equilibration and store the cartridges in a stable environment away from air vents and sunlight. This information is also available in the user's manual. Prior to training, order liquid quality controls and calibration verification controls. When ordering controls, please refer to this chart. For more information on controls, visit our website at www.itcmed.com. This section focuses on configuring your IRMA TruPoint for the specific needs of your facility. Please refer to the user manual for more information. Access to the setting options is controlled by user ID privilege. The device settings control analyzer functions, such as the date and time adjustment. Test settings is specific to the test menu and formats the analytes and calculations that are displayed. The IRMA TruPoint has a bypass correlation feature that can be activated during times of hemodilution, which is commonly experienced during cardiopulmonary bypass. See the user's manual for reference and contact ITC technical support for assistance. The reference ranges can be established for various patient types. Out-of-range patient test results can be flagged as high or low. Product setup defines the cartridge types to be used in the facility or which analytes are reported. To establish cartridge types, go to the Settings menu and press Test. Highlight the Product Setup button and press Edit. Then highlight all product types that will be used. Cartridge lots and calibration codes can be established either manually or automatically using the barcode scanner during the test sequence. To manually enter cartridge lots into the IRMA TruPoint, press Test Settings. Highlight Lot Entry. Press Edit. Select Product Type. Highlight New and press Edit. Enter the cartridge lot number and press Next. Enter the cal code and press Next. Then press Done. New users and their IDs can be entered into the analyzer memory and granted access privileges from one of 3 categories. QA users have access to all analyzer functions. General users have limited access to device settings and can perform all patient and quality control testing. Glucose strip users have limited access to setting options and can perform glucose strip, electronic quality control, and temperature tests. To add a user, press User ID from the Settings menu. Highlight Add Users from the pick list. Enter the user ID. Set the user's privilege level and press Next. The individual QC lots and ranges can be printed from the ITC website and then scanned or entered manually into the IRMA TruPoint. To add a new control, go to the Settings Options menu. Press QC. Press Controls. Select the product type and press Next. To set up a new control, press Add. Select the control level and press Next. Enter the control lot number and press Next. Enter the control expiration date and press Next. Select the analytes to be measured and press Next. Enter or barcode scan in the control limits and press Done. QC lockout prevents a patient test from being run if quality control has not been performed within a pre-established time frame. To activate QC lockout, press QC lockout from the QC settings menu. The Select Product Type screen will display a product type pick list. Highlight the desired product type to activate or deactivate QC lockout and press Edit. Press On to activate or Off to deactivate. Press Next and then press Done. The Analyte Lockout screen displays when you have selected On. After implementing your analyzer, ITC recommends that you include the following in your quality control program: electronic quality control performed every 8-hour shift, 2 levels of liquid quality control for each new lot and shipment of cartridges, and a temperature test performed monthly. Technique in handling liquid quality controls is very important. To perform quality control testing, use RNA controls for all cartridges except the creatinine cartridge. From the main menu, press QC Test. Press Liquid. Select the product type to be tested. Open the cartridge pouch and insert the cartridge into the analyzer. Verify the lot number and calibration code and press Next. Then, select the control to be tested and press Next. Next, shake the control for approximately 10 seconds and set the control down. After the cartridge calibration is completed, carefully snap open the control ampule. Draw the control sample into a non-heparinized syringe using an 18 to 20 gauge needle or plastic precision tip. Do not invert the syringe or attempt to remove any air bubbles. Remove the tip from the syringe and place the syringe in the cartridge lure port. Inject the sample and press Test. If the QC test is within limits, press Done. Document any results that are outside the QC limits. For creatinine liquid quality control, use pre-filled control syringes that are available from ITC. To initiate a temperature test, press QC Test from the main menu. Press the thermometer icon on the QC Test Options menu. When instructed, insert the temperature card, which is located under the TruPoint, into the analyzer. Verify the temperature card serial number and cal code. A successful temperature test result will be displayed on the screen as passed. When testing patient samples, use fresh whole blood collected in either a heparinized 3 mm or smaller syringe or the ITC capillary collection device. The minimum sample volume requirement is 200 microliters when collecting in a syringe and 125 microliters when using the ITC TruPoint capillary device. Please note that the use of sodium heparin may alter electrolyte values. EDTA or fluoride oxalate cannot be used. Running a patient test is a simple process and can be initiated either by inserting a cartridge into the ITC TruPoint and following screen prompts, or by touching the right edge of the screen to turn the analyzer on and selecting Patient Test from the main menu. Let's initiate a patient test by inserting the cartridge. First, remove the cartridge from the pouch. If blood gases are being run, the pouch will also contain a reservoir bag and filter paper. Remove the blue protective tape from the cartridge leads. Insert the cartridge into the analyzer and follow the screen prompts. Verify or enter the lot number and cal code, either manually or with the optional barcode reader. Following calibration, remove the lure cap and firmly attach the syringe to the cartridge lure injection port. If the syringe does not have a lure lock tip, place the syringe tip in the lure port and twist slightly to firmly seat it. Notice the position of the operator's hand. Her thumb rests on the top of the plunger and forefinger rests on the syringe flange. The injection is forceful enough to eject the calibrant from the sample path. Notice the barrel has not reached the bottom of the syringe, because doing so may cause hemolysis and artificially raise potassium. Make sure that the sensor path and all sensors are completely covered prior to pressing Test. If sensors and path are covered, press Test. Review the results and press Done. In the event that gel debris or bubbles are present prior to pressing test, lightly tap the syringe plunger to cover the sensors with blood. When sample volume is limited, such as in a neonatal sample, a capillary collection device can be used to inject the sample into the cartridge. First, collect the sample and fill the capillary tube. The capillary tube will be filled when the sample contacts the white plug inside the capillary tube. Once cartridge calibration is completed, firmly seat the capillary tube tip into the cartridge injection port. Anchor the device with your fingers and insert the black plunger into the capillary tube. Quickly depress the plunger straight down. Verify that there is no calibrant or air bubbles in the sample path, and press Test. Stored patient and quality control test results can be easily looked up by pressing Recall from the main menu. IRMA TruPoint analyzers are virtually maintenance-free. To keep your IRMA TruPoint running smoothly, refer to the Maintenance section in the User's Manual. Clean the analyzer surface as needed with isopropyl alcohol, a 10% bleach solution, or distilled water. Do not use bleach on the screen. If the IR probe is dirty or contaminated, clean it with isopropyl alcohol or a 10% bleach solution. Clean the edge connector if it is accidentally contaminated, or when the electronic quality control, temperature test, or sensor error codes indicate contamination. To use the ITC edge connector cleaning kit, remove the battery or AC adapter from the analyzer. Place the wet pad in front of the edge connector. Use the edge connector cleaning strip to push the pad into the edge connector, moving the strip and pad left and right. Then, place the blue dry pad in front of the edge connector and repeat the process. If cleaning does not solve the problem, or if the edge connector has become contaminated, replace the edge connector. To replace the edge connector, remove the power source first, then remove the right and left cartridge guides. Loosen the two thumb screws on the underside of the analyzer and press against them to help loosen the edge connector assembly. Remove the edge connector assembly from the analyzer. Make sure that the analyzer's connector is dry and that no foreign materials are present before installing the new edge connector. If the edge connector has a label with the word creatinine and a part number on it, the replacement edge connector must have the same label on it. Place the new edge connector into the analyzer and push down on the assembly until the cover is flush with the instrument top. Reinsert the left and right guides until they snap into the edge connector assembly. Reinstall the two thumb screws from the bottom of the analyzer while holding the cover in place. After installation, verify that a cartridge can be inserted. Then run electronic quality control. On an annual basis, verify and, if necessary, calibrate the TruPoint barometer against the barometer used in the clinical lab. In the event you need technical support, please have the part number and serial number available. It is located on the back of your instrument. Also, have a printout of the error log in hand. IRMA TruPoint provides accurate, rapid, reliable results in minutes at the bedside, allowing for earlier intervention so that treatment decisions can be made without delay. ITC has always been at the point of care. By focusing exclusively on bedside testing longer than anyone else, we've always made a difference wherever you need it. And with service and support that's second to none, we'll be by your side so you can stay by theirs.